The rings we might get from something the size of the moon would be about 5,000 kilometers wide and around 9.5 kilometers thick. But unlike Saturn's icy rings, ours would be made of nothing but rock. The Earth is just too close to the Sun to keep the debris iced. Looking out at the sky, you'd be able to see these rings from Earth at all times. Because of the brightness of the rings, the moon wouldn't seem as bright anymore. That is, if we still had the moon. If the moon crumbled up and became our rings, well, there'd be nothing else up there to look at. And there would be some other consequences. The rings suddenly hugging Earth would disrupt internal navigation systems of some animals. If not enough direct sunlight was making it through the rings, they would also affect photosynthesis and our oxygen supply. In the shadow of the rings with no contact from the sun's rays, the temperature would get so cold that it would make the shadowed areas of the Earth almost uninhabitable. Communications satellites, generally placed around the Earth's equator, would find themselves right in the middle of a rock storm. We'd need to find another way to keep the internet alive if we want to keep posting selfies on a ringed Earth. We'd be better off in a scenario where the Earth has always been like this. Provided we didn't lose sunlight and oxygen, we'd evolve just fine. But we'd have to develop other means of communication since we wouldn't be able to send satellites into an orbit full of rocks. Space would never become our final frontier. The rocky rings around the planet would be a sort of orbital barbed wire fence, keeping us all grounded. And just like the rings of Saturn, Earth's rings wouldn't last forever. One day, they'd start to feel their age and drop from the sky. Make sure to wear a helmet, and don't forget to look up and enjoy the show. If the multiverse is real, there might be a ringed Earth somewhere out there, with people on it wondering what it would be like to live on a planet with no rings.